know what's happened to the people who made all the allegations. This thing was out there to basically cost Trump the presidency, and once Trump was out of office, it would go away, because obviously...
Well, first of all, Eric, please, I have respect for you. Trump's not out of office, and apparently they're going to have to shackle him and fucking get him rid of him.
That's what I mean, though. But I mean, like, Trump lost the election, and yet the COVID numbers are continuing to spike.
Yeah, but the new administration has not been able to implement anything.
Right.
And it was only last week that he finally decided to allow and accept some of the fucking and also today the news is that he's going to fire his attorney general, because yesterday Bill Barr said what everybody else has said: there is no proof. There is absolutely no proof of widespread voter fraud. And here's the irony. His own guy that he fired was in charge of the elections.
Yep.
That was his guy. He
Yep.
was in charge of security of the elections.
Somewhere Trump believes there's been a miscarriage of justice.
Well, the only thing that Trump believes is a miscarriage of justice is that he lost.
Right.
There's no other fucking reason. I watched Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah.
And last night or yesterday, and with one of the lawyers,
Yeah.
it was really fucking whacked. He even had the towel, and Rudy Giuliani's cheese fell off his cracker at least 5 years ago. One of his other lawyers, she lost her fucking mind.
Yeah, I saw that.
I never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, I'll never understand what happened to him.
This is how bizarre it is. They want to throw all the votes out
Yep.
from California.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how they rationalize to win. Anyways, I don't know what to say. Yesterday I watched Trump open up with a speech saying, "This is the most important speech that I'm ever going to give you." So you figure he's going to talk about the deaths, the pandemic raging like a wildfire, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't mention fuck all about that. He didn't mention about how all the people are languishing or going broke and going bankrupt. And, this Christmas is a pretty black Christmas for a lot of businesses, because they stocked up on inventory that's not going to be sold.
That's right.
Pardon me?
Yeah, well, it's stocked up, and now people can't go in their stores.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's, the government's got to step in, and when one of your children is sick or falls, you got to put a bandage on their leg.
Yeah. So
he doesn't give a fuck. He golfed for the last 3 weeks since the election, almost every day. He doesn't give a fuck. Now, here's the facts, guys, and then I'm going to let you chime in. This is a fact. He has raised $40, $50, $60 million for his fund to break this corruption, this fucking rigged election. Not even 10% has gone to the legal team. The rest money has disappeared. It's nowhere to be found. Now he wants to...
They must have been looking for it for a long time, Frank, because the election was 3 weeks ago. So that's a Democratic...
No, it has nothing to do with the election 3 weeks ago. Bill, this is perpetual. He's raising money every day. Every day, he's talking his base into giving him money because he needs to solve the rigged election. He knows, he's already said it to his confidants, that he lost. This is a new way of churning money. This is what this guy does. Trump University, Trump Foundation, Trump Meats, Trump Airlines. This is a new thing that he wants to leave with a shitload of money, and it's absolutely ingenious what he's doing. Because people are throwing money at him because they fucking believe his bullshit. But the real Republicans, they don't believe his bullshit. They're saying, we lost. Let's hope we get those 2 seats in Georgia, which he's going to fuck that up too. Because you can't tell people that it's a rigged fucking election, right, in one breath, and voting is worthless.
No, Frank...
Well, you should have watched yesterday. She was saying that on a list there was names there that were greater than the population, right?
Of course.
That's what she was saying. So the people were telling her that was not true, that the population was greater than the list. So they were asking her, give us your proof, because numerically, mathematics is mathematics, right, Bill? You can't, 2 plus 2 is 4. It can't be a little bit pregnant.
No.
So she was, their accusations and their conspiracies are mind-boggling, but they have no evidence.